Work, yep. Hello, Fleetwood J here for the Hobby Show. Hope everybody's well and fine. Right, we got Adrian is taking a night off, so he's tired out, so he needs a rest. So we've got a smorgasbord of guests on tonight and a special guest as well. So I introduce you to the Merry Mob. There might be one more coming along in a bit. So
hello.
Am I a special guest?
Oh, where's Julie?
You're introducing one at a time.
No. So we've got Dave, Mark's Mods, Chris, and we got Penny, and hopefully we'll have Julie.
How are we all?
Yes. So yeah. So we've got a good board. Julie's just Yorkshire Crafter. She'll be along in a minute. She's just updating her computer. The laptops seem to be going mad at the moment, updating on everything at the moment. So forever in a day updating at the moment. So people, I like the t-shirt. Yes, thank you. We're all going to be wearing these. I can't show you the back, but it's got my YouTube channel and the YouTube logo on the back. Eventually, once all this is off, Dave, Mark, Chris, and anyone else who's part of the admin team and the mods and that, we'll all get them. So when we're all on the show, we'll all look the parts, if you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, so we all keep the t-shirts going. So so I'll pass you across to Dave and say hello, and then we get Mark.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm going to show you a few things tonight a bit later on, and after we've done our introductions. Hope you're all keeping well, and hit the like button if you wouldn't mind, please, because obviously we like a nice like here at the Hobby Show, and I'll pass you on to whoever's next.
It's Mark.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hobby Show. I will be showing a little video later on something I've been doing, which is directly behind me.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
I wonder.
I wonder. Yes, it's sneaking over his shoulder there, saying hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, of course, we got the one and only Penny.
Hello, how is everybody? I'm afraid my t-shirt's not as flashy as yours.
Oh, that's all right.
But, you know. So yeah, I'm still busy beavering away at work, and yeah, that's it really.
Good.
Nothing interesting to show anyone.
Well, it's nice to have Penny on board, and we got Chris, of course.
Yeah, how's everyone this evening?
Good, you look tired, mate. Looks like you've been
I've just been outside with the dog and just been outside with the neighbours, like.
Ah, right.
It's been warm today, this month.
Yeah, it's definitely warm today. Yes,
It's been awful.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's
yeah.
So my garden house was right.
Yeah, well, it's nice weather just to get out in the garden and do things, isn't it? That's to say, it's another hobby, isn't it? So, what we're going to do tonight basically is I'll show you the Renault 4. I know some of you have seen my stream on my channel, but some of you who don't watch my channel, I'll just give you an update on how the Renault 4 is looking now after the suspension, which has been absolutely a nightmare to do. That was got to be the world's worst suspension ever to do.
Are there any builds where suspension is easy?
Well, these ones were torsion bars, so it wasn't like the coil springs we got. They were like I'll show you on my camera in a minute. They were like bars going across the back of the thing, and you got a little leg you got to stick up the springs to hold in and try and put another piece of metal in. It was just an absolute nightmare. For those who've seen my video, I could add a few more than the technical hitches with it. So, I
wonder if you've got any fingers left.
Yeah, no, it was quite vicious to do. I'll show you in a minute anyway. So, Dave's going to show us what paint he's done on his bus and some of Christine's diamond painting. Mark is going to do a montage of his Brute Master bus and any other builds he wants to show us. Julie, Yorkshire Craft, will be along in a minute to give us a diamond painting masterclass, if you know what I mean. And then obviously, if Penny wants to add something and show some diamond paint she's been doing, quite welcome to. And you got anything to show us, Chris?
I have got something which is not. I don't know if it's hobby related, but I've been approved volunteer.
Oh,
Well, you can tell us about it. I know it's not technically a hobby, but in these times of need, you know, it's all support and help, isn't it? So, yeah, tell us about that in a minute. So, right, I suppose if I pass you to Dave and then get Dave to do his little bit, then come back to me because I need to go and get the Renault 4 over there. And then I'll set up, and then once Dave's finished, go back to me. Then hopefully Mark will be ready. Yeah. And then hopefully Julie will be on, and then we could do Julie, Penny, and Chris. And that's the idea of the show tonight. And see how we go afterwards. We'll have a bit of chat as well. So,
okay.
Right, I'll pass you across to Dave, and he can update us on his.
Thank you very much. Well, yeah, I'm just going to give you a quick overlay over what Christine's been doing with her diamond painting. She beavers away in a corner of the room and with her lights and everything and her diamond painting, and she produces some wonderful artwork. It's lovely, and it's all thanks to Julie, of course, the Yorkshire crafter, because she started her off in the first place. And, you know, I do believe that Sharon's having a go as well. And I do believe that Penny's having a go. So,
yes, Julie has a lot to answer for.
Not in the same household anymore. Dave got his own back.
Wait till Julie comes on later. I'm going to have a few words, if you know what I mean.
I used to be rich until I discovered diamond painting.
Anyway, we'll have a look at some, shall we? And
just quickly say hello to Julie because she's just popped on. So where she's gone?
Take my camera off then, if you like, and
yeah. There we are, Dave.
So Julie's on, is she?
Yeah, she's down the bottom there. I think she's talking to herself at the moment. It's quite funny.
All right, okay. Well, I'll fire ahead anyway. So anyway, this is obviously one of Christine's lovely diamond paintings. It's actually a chair with roses on and what have you in a vase. And you can obviously see it's a chair with roses on. And if I bring it up to the camera, it might just then give you an idea of the drill. Well, it's a full drill, this one. In fact, there you go. You see, I've learnt something from last week. It's a full drill. And yeah, and Chris has learnt you can hang them up with a coat hanger, look. You know, so there you are, size 14 standard coat hanger. And you can just grip them up the top there and hang them up. So there's one that she's done and completed. And there's another one. This is Poppy's, and this is a little bit smaller, but you can tell how lovely that is, and again you can tell how nicely it shines and everything. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's doing a good job.
Picks it up. This is a part drill. It's not a full drill in this one, and that's because most of the pattern around here isn't got any drills on at all. So, and you can probably tell that if I go close up like that, you can tell where the drills are.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes it a part drill one, because obviously it's not a full drill one. So, yeah, they just call that flowers. It's slightly smaller than the last one. So, and then she's done this one. This one's a lovely one. And another part of our family history is windmills and water mills. And I'm the great grandson of a miller, both of windmills and water mills. So any windmills and water mills, I absolutely love them, especially if they're English and especially if they're Yorkshire ones.
So you are a genuine windy miller then?
I am a genuine windy miller, yes. Oh, where's the camera gone?
Yeah, I'm coming. Hang on, Julie's just had to come in. It's all right.
Oh, you got one.
clips out. You know what I mean? There we go.
There we go. Okay. So, and this one again is a full drill.
Hello, technical issue. Sorry.
Hello, Julie. Welcome. So I hope you're enjoying these. Yeah, this is a water mill, a full drill again.
Hello.
And yeah, can you hear us, Julie?
Yes.
Oh, jolly good. So yeah, this is a full drill again.
Wow.
It's lovely as this one, and obviously it's a water mill. You can see the wheel there, and the water splashing off from it. So it looks absolutely lovely. This was an early one Chris did, actually, very early.
I do really like the trees on that.
Yeah, it looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look so good when you're close to them, but when you're further away from them, it really does look.
I've noticed that where you're doing it and you think it wasn't really that good, and then you kind of walk away from it. I don't know, go toilet, go and get a coffee or something. And as you come back, you spot it from a distance. You're like, oh, actually, that's really nice.
That's right. Yeah, you do. It makes a great big difference. So that was that one, and then she's done this one, which was given to her by Fleetwood J. So thank you very much, Fleetwood. And this again is a full drill one of a couple of doves and a love heart, and that looks really just looks superb.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it shines. This camera doesn't pick it up very well, but you maybe can tell it's shining and sparkling. So yeah, it looks really nice, does that one, doesn't it? So quite what we're going to do with them at the moment, we don't know. Of course, we can put them on coat hangers, but that's not a permanent thing, really, is it? So that's that one. And then the one that she's working on at present is this one. It's just a simple pattern. And what she's
They call
doing,
them mandalas.
Yeah.
might be calling it upside down at the moment.
Well, they're in the right way, really.
So
Yeah.
that's all that is. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, it's a full drill one again. Oh no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a full drill one.
Just shove your thumb on it. That'll tell you, Dave.
Now she's just done. She's just
Yes.
done. I don't know if you can tell the centre there, and then this corner here. So the rest of it, apart from that little bit up there, she's done. The rest of it has got to be done, and that's why she sticks on these papers.
Yeah. So,
Obviously,
Christine, do you work on one colour and then move on to the next one, or do you work on an area and move across?
I work in an area, do all the same colour, and then I start and I fill in.
so that's what she does. Right.
I like the idea of the coat hangers, but I bet they're creeping into your wardrobe, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, Chris has been busy with that. I've been busy with a bit of paint work for Chris, and so obviously, I want to go to this angle if I can, and hopefully show you this. There we are.
Oh,
Wow.
A cab door. So and obviously it works as it should. So it's keeping in the theme of all the colours. You know, there's 4 colours on there. You've got your green, your red, your yellow, and your silver. So and you know, I've built the cab door up as well, and then fitted it, and that's exactly how it should be on a Shillabee route master. And then I've been working on my cab door as well. So and obviously my cab door is going to be blue, and it's going to, under that silver strip, it's going to have a yellow strip, a primrose yellow strip, and I've painted my windows silver to represent aluminium for the windows. And then we've also done the inside bits as well. So
Wow.
yeah, that's the cab door for man. And then the only other thing I was going to tell you is that this month's journal for the Model Bus Federation has come through today. And if you was thinking of becoming a member of the Model Bus Federation, if you collect model buses, I can tell you that this is well worthwhile the buy of being a member. I'm a fully fledged member. In fact, I'm a member of the Yorkshire area. They have all different areas all around England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and they meet every month. And it's people who make model buses. And I don't know whether this camera's picking it up very well, but some of these models in here are absolutely incredible. And they're not just bought models, they are made models. You know, people make them from scratch. You can tell the bodywork on that one, perhaps. And then if I turn the page, they've been doing a thing on East Kent this month. So a lot of East Kent vehicles, and then Southdown vehicles, and these are all handmade and hand painted. And then you've got plans for buses, and then you've got buses that's been restored, model buses that's been restored, and then the different areas and the different layouts that people have made with their buses, etc. So it's £25 a year, and they have a shop at the rear end there where you can buy obviously model buses. And to those of you in the know, there's a Hull trolley bus, and I'd love that in my collection, but I can't afford it, so it's going to have to stay there, I think. But yeah, there we go. This month's journal of the Model Bus Federation, and yours truly has been invited yet again to the Yorkshire area by the chairman of the Model Bus Federation. I've been invited yet again, and we're having a meeting this Saturday, and they actually want to see Christine's bus, which is here. They actually want to see this because each month they have a meeting, they have a theme, and that theme this month is anything outside of Yorkshire. Well, obviously the Shillybee London Route Master is outside of Yorkshire, so that's their theme this month. So I've been invited to the meeting, and I'll be joining the meeting on Saturday via Zoom. So that's about it. That's me caught up with them.
So if I joined the club now, would I get that magazine?
Yes. Yeah, you'll get the journal, the Model Bus Journal. Comes once a month, so 12 a year.
Yeah, but would that be my first magazine, or would I have to wait till the next publication?
Well, this will probably be your first magazine. You'll probably get another copy as well, a back copy. I believe Dave Milne has sent for just a journal, and he got one of these from January, and he got his sent from January, and as a sample. But when you join, you'll get the current latest one. So
well, it's just that I'm in Kent at the moment, so there's quite a lot of interest in that particular one, isn't there, for me?
Yeah, there certainly is, and there is actually a club in Kent as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, so there we go. And I think that's about me done.
Okay. Well.
So any questions, queries, or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me either on here or via the Route Master group or the Route Master show, and we'll try and help you out as best we can.
Yep. Somebody wants to say hello quickly.
Right.
That was
yeah. Go and say hello to everybody. No, you're not interested in
I think there's a new contender to the throne, isn't there, on the group?
Yeah, well, we've got King Ted and Queen Sparkle.
What's that?
King Ted and Queen Sparkles, haven't we?
Yeah. I'd hate to see what the offspring would turn out like.
A jackhamster.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll let him anywhere near.
No, no,
I
no.
suppose the offspring could be called jackhammers.
No.
Yeah, true, yeah. They'd be pocket size, though, wouldn't they? If you know what I mean.
Okay.
You look a bit
Proper
like
handball.
Jack Russell running in the field, wouldn't it?
I'll get him on at the end.
Yeah. Well, before I go and say hello to about my Renault 4, we'll say hello to Julie because she's just popped on. So we'll say hello and make sure she's okay. You're right, Julie.
I see your hand.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Are you?
Yeah, not too bad. We can see an arm. That's about it.
Hi. Oh. Right. So this is my current project. It's 100 meters long.
Wow.
It's square diamonds. But I also wanted to show you some of the projects that I've already done.
Okay.
I've got a couple of partial ones to show you. So we've got that one there.
Wow.
It's a butterfly and it's special on. So they're all different sizes.
Wow, that sparkles
That's that
well.
one.
Yeah, that's
It does.
the camera.
I've got this one. Christine might like this.
Is it me or was it frozen? Or was it my end?
Yeah, camera's frozen.
Oh,
It's still there, Julie?
Froze. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's frozen.
well, this isn't
Oh.
Hobby Show without some technical glitches, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
I
coming
think-
back.
We make things, not fix things.
We've got that one.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a rose. Can you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a full one. And then also I wanted to show some framing ideas, you know, to display them.
Yeah. Apologise about this. We seem to have a bit of technical
There's
difficulties.
that one that I did. I just simply put it on some card.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So what did you do with that, Julie?
Yeah, just simply card.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, do apologise. We're having a bit of a glitch on Julie's end. You know what I mean?
There's this one. You know, the car vinyl, the car used for interiors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the
I
problem.
just used that and put it on some black card.
Okay.
I just mounted it on.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. And then this one, I just got a frame that doesn't size inside it.
oh,
Yeah, it's frozen again.
Stuck
I
again,
do
isn't it?
apologise about this. This is a limitation of the internet. It's not always easy to do a
Yeah.
stream. We've not all got fast internet, so please bear with us.
Julie? Julie?
Nope.
I think she's frozen.
Yeah.
Come upstairs
Yeah.
and show them. Come upstairs and show them.
Is it the PC or the internet, Mark, that's causing the
Right.
problem?
Hang on.
No, it's the computer she's on. It's not very fast.
Right.
So if you switch to me, Jason.
Yeah, I will do. Sorry about this. We're having slight technical issues. We got Mark.
If you didn't know, we live in the same house. So
Yeah.
she's gonna
Don't worry,
upstairs
Mark
and show
hasn't changed. Judy hasn't changed sex or anything else, but yeah, we've got Judy coming up in a minute. So do apologise. This is what I'm saying. When we try doing internet streams, it's very hard because we've not all got the latest tech or the internet to it. That's right, Julie. First time, you always get things happening. So
It wouldn't be a hobby show without technical difficulties.
No. We can't. There we are.
Right.
Oh wow.
This is just a simple clip frame.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's how I did that one.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to quickly answer a question that Mark had asked a while ago. The difference between square and round diamonds. So let me find it on my phone. Right, so yeah, the square diamond is 0.25 centimeters. And the round drill is 0.28 centimeters. So that's the difference.
Right. Gotcha.
So
You obviously also, because square diamonds will obviously fill up the whole pattern, whereas round ones, they have that little space on all four corners.
That's what I was saying.
So you rely on the picture, whereas the square drills will completely cover the picture up.
Yeah.
While we've got Julie here, Julie seems to be on a one-woman mission to turn everybody into diamond painting freaks round here. She does some kind of Jedi mind trick on you. She'll say, look at my diamond paintings, at the same time doing something behind you, and your next minute sitting on Victoria's Moon, Amazon, Wish, AliExpress, just emptying your bank balance buying these diamond paintings.
Yeah.
What happened? She sent me a code. I've ended up ordering one for Victoria's Moon. I was speaking to my friend in Milton Keynes. She's now ordered one as well because she watched Julie's channel as well. She's got Christine hooked. She's got Sean hooked. She's got Penny hooked. So the other day, Julie's on a one-woman mission to get everybody diamond painting. By the end of the year, we'll be all poor, broke, and skint with a mountain of diamond paintings by the side of us, if you know what I mean. So, but no, please. I mean, I'm only joking. Julie knows I'm only joking. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Well, it's got so bad now that there is even a ladies' Zoom meeting, isn't there?
Yeah. But that's had to change because I'm getting roped in unless I have a text change. You know what I mean? Overnight, but But never mind. If you know what I mean, it's one of the things. But no, honestly, I'm quite amazed how these diamond paintings are. I mean, Sean is doing hers very slow and steady because she's only new to it, and staring at a diamond paint for a little while does give you a bit of a headache at first.
Yeah.
You get used to it and that, so, I mean, I'm proud of what she's done. I mean, bless her. I've not given her the easiest one to do with a Tatty Teddy. I'll try and show you in a minute if I can run in the front room in a minute. But it is very difficult because it's different shades of blue, grey, and then you've got little flowers around it as well. So, yeah, it's not the easiest one to do, but I mean, Sean's cracked on with it and done really well with it, so I'm proud of her for doing that. If you know what I mean. So, but it's one of the things. It does get to you, and it's nice sometimes to just sit there, try and de-stress to do these, if you know what I mean. So, no.
This is something else Julie does.
I also do quilling. It's the paper curling.
Oh wow, yeah.
I did that for Mark for May the 4th.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, please check out Julie's channel, and I think you'd be mesmerised into these diamond paintings because they are sublime. Some of them amazing. They really are. I mean, the one she's doing now, it's absolutely massive, isn't it, Julie? Was it a meter?
130 centimeters long.
130, so it's 4 foot long. Oh, blimey, 5 foot.
Yeah.
Blimey. That's huge, isn't it? Yeah, you don't realise how big they are, do you? You know what I mean? So, and also Julie sort of gave me a link yesterday, and I've asked for a custom diamond painting to be done. I'm just waiting for a price on that. So, hopefully I can get that one done. For those who don't know, it's my gypsy that I lost in 2013. It'd be like a little memorial to her. It'd be nice to have a painting and done of her, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm waiting on at the moment. So yeah. So I mean,
lovely.
Yeah,
Well, let's go back to the Zoom meeting. I did call it a ladies' Zoom meeting, but actually it's a Zoom meeting for anyone who's interested in diamond painting. So, and the next Zoom meeting for ladies and gents that's interested in diamond painting is actually Thursday night at 6:30. And anybody who's interested in that, you can pick up a link from the Hobby Show Facebook group. The link will be in there for anybody interested in diamond painting. So go along 6:30 tomorrow night, and it'll be a Zoom meeting for anybody interested in diamond painting. 6:30 tomorrow night. Yeah. The Diamond Addicts, yeah, of course.
Diamond Addicts, yeah.
So,
it should be Diamond Addicts support group as well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think I made Julie laugh the other day. I said, my poor wallet's dying. I said, I'm sitting here trying to resuscitate it, you know what I mean? It's not having it, if you know what I mean? But, you know.
She actually gives family members.
Yeah.
She gives
I'm really sorry. Sorry, go on.
No, you go, Penny.
I said I'm really struggling to not buy my 11th, 12th, and 13th diamond painting. I've got them now. I've seen 3 absolutely amazing ones in Victoria Moon, and they've got 3 for the price of 2 offer. And but just to give you an idea, the cheapest one is free, and I'd say 40 quid. So, but it's just a really nice one. It's I'm actually really fussy with the patterns that I go for. I'm not into flowers and fairies and this, that, and the other. So I'm quite restricted. But the ones I went for, I've got in my basket. There's one of a cat, little kitten, looking in a puddle, but the reflection in the puddle is of a tiger.
Oh wow!
And I thought that's really nice. And then there's a bus, because I've got to do a bus, haven't I?
Yeah.
But it's a classic red bus, but the background is black and white. And I cannot remember the third one. But yeah, I've currently got 1 finished, 2 on the go, 2 that I've got but not started, and 5 that I haven't received yet.
Blimey.
So, yeah.
This is why we're saying we're blaming Julie for this, if you know what I mean. Your bank balance be emptied in days.
Oh, to give you an idea of how fussy I am, I can only show you one. Can I show this?
Yeah.
I tend to not keep much when I finish, so I've only got a picture, but this is the first one I've done. And it was a small one, so it's not much detail, but it's supposed to be 2 walls there inside a Dreamcatcher.
Oh yeah.
It does that from a distance. The second one I'm working on, I can't tell you about because it's a gift for someone. But this is the third one, which I've almost finished. I'm going to just turn the lights down. Sorry, I bought this new light board down. I can't figure out how to use it. This might not work. So yeah, that's my third one.
Wow.
And I'm almost there. I've just got this bit there to do.
Oh wow.
But looks really good. And
Yeah.
Dave hit it on the head when he said close up you can't really see much. And all the while I've been working on it, I'm like, well, it don't look as much detailed as it did in the picture, but then when you pull back, you're like, wow. And but yeah, but that was just called Star Wars, funnily enough. But I've got a baby Yoda. I'll try and show you, but because they're all curled up and they've got the backing paper on, I can only really show you the image. But that's the baby Yoda one.
Oh yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a bit naff because it's a small one. So I think it'll lose a lot of the detail. And I don't know whether to show. Yeah, I'm going to show you this. I already have in mind who's going to receive this. I think you've all seen it anyway, actually. I'm just trying to find the picture. There we are. You see that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Lancaster, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Lancaster bomber.
Oh,
but
wow.
It's quite a big one. So that's a little bit bigger. But that's going to go well with another one that I'm planning. Another one I've got is just a big R2-D2. I've got another one of Yoda coming. I've got a Mandalorian one coming. And I've got one called Wolf Lovers. And just to break the theme ever so slightly, I've got a big one coming called At the Station.
Okay.
And that's a big green steam engine. So I kind of did pick that one on purpose because it's a bit different and it's topical with one of my models, which I'm not actually doing at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'll see if I can find the ones that I'm doing. I want to buy them, but I don't. Money's in one of those situations at the moment. I've got enough manage on, but I haven't got big lumps of money coming in because I'm only part-time at the moment. So it's like, do I spend my money or do I hang on to it?
That's true, you know what I mean? Right, I'll quickly show you Sean's.
So yeah, that's 10.
That's Sean's one. The tatty teddy.
Wow. Lovely.
Yeah. She's sort of here at the moment and going around here at the moment.
Lovely.
Well, like we said, I was saying to Sean earlier on, I said up here we noticed that she's a bit messy, but this is where she started from. And as you come across here and down here now, you can see where she's really getting the knack of it. Do you know what I mean? And I said to Sean, it doesn't really matter. This is your first one.
This is why. Yeah, this is why the first two that I bought were that Baby Yoda and that Dreamcatcher. They were little small ones. They weren't very. I think they cost me about 10 quid for two. So I kind of worked on the basis that if I was no good at it, then that's fine. And I did find that the further in I got, the better I got. And I would expect that with Sean as well.
Yeah. But I mean, like here, it's a bit wibbly wobbly. I mean, it won't pick up on the camera, but as you say, when you look at it close, you can do. But as you see, she's going across and down. It's getting much better, and especially around here. It's really looking apart now, if you know what I mean. So
yeah.
You know, so
yeah, she's probably started it thinking I haven't got a clue how to do this. It seems easy, but then by the time she sort of spent a couple of hours, she probably then started to develop a technique.
Yeah,
but I think it looks good actually.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it.
I can see a little bit of unevenness, but there's nothing a metal ruler won't sort out.
No. And this, as I said to Sean, I said, this is the first one. You know, so, but.
Yeah, brilliant.
I mean, the top looks really, really good.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, so what I'll do is if I pop back to everybody for the minute, I'll show you my Renault 4 in a minute. If we get Mark to read through the comments before they get any longer.
I know. Right, so right back from the beginning, P40F20, hi all, hope everyone is safe and well. So hi P40F20. Oh yeah, the mistake that you said I made, I realised, yes, and I've corrected it, and when I next do my next Terminator, I'll say, yeah, oops. Dave say hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Build with Adrian, hello all. Hey Adrian, missing you. P40F20, like the shirt, Fleetwood.
Adrian.
Dave Milne, hello everyone. Hi Dave, hi Pepsi.
Hi Dave.
Dave Milne, good to see Penny on. I agree.
Yeah.
Chris Camplin, hi everyone.
Hi Chris.
Hi Chris. P40F20, nice work Christine. Got Dave Milne, they are nice. This is the diamond paintings, I believe. Dave Milne again, are you going to frame them?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. P40F20. Wow.
I actually have a framing idea.
Ah,
good.
And everyone's gone silent. Well, right. So I was looking at a video last night on YouTube.
Go.
IKEA do these basic frames, and all they are 2 bits of wood with what looks like 2 bulldog clips on them. And what you do is you pull off one of the bits of wood, you slip something in, then you push the wood in, and you can then put one on the bottom. And the weight of the bottom frame pulls it flat. So I thought, because I looked at them on IKEA, and they're £4 and £6 depending on the size. And the only thing I don't like about them is they haven't got a side frame. Now, if you are able to do that sort of thing, I thought you can get some cheap, like skirting board, dado rail kind of stuff from B&Q.
Yeah.
If you then cut that to length, then do a miter cut where you cut 45 degrees.
Yeah.
If you get a flat length and a patterned length, what you can then do is put something like epoxy glue. I'm going to just, you know me, I like to demonstrate rather than just talk. If you've got the patterned bit and then you glued it along there,
yeah,
it's been cut to exactly that length, so the mite will go off in that direction, and then do one down the side. Yeah, that will then pull that tight in 4 directions, and then to give it a bit of a strength on the back, do the flat bit. Now the lengths of strip are about £1.50, £2 for 2 meter length. And then obviously you could take that one step further and perhaps put a bit of chipboard backing in the back of it if you wanted, but I don't think it will be necessary.
Yeah.
But I thought that's going to be quite similar to the IKEA ones. A lot more work, and obviously if you haven't got the means, you know, if you just happen to have one of these wood cutting machines and you just change the angle 45 degrees, turn it on, zip, zip, fine. If obviously we haven't all got one of those, so most of us
one of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've got a mini one that I've not used yet. Cost me £70, I think, off eBay, and it's green.
All right.
Yeah, that's my framing idea. I wondered if that might work.
Yeah, you could do.
Yeah. When you get a chance, can I show you the 3 designs that I'm umming and ahhing about buying?
Go on then. And then we'll get back to Mark doing the comments before we get where we are.
Yeah, no, we're still doing comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can quickly, if we show you them, you know what I mean, we can do.
Okay, right. Okay, whenever you are then.
Go on, Penny, the camera's on you.
Now Penny's having technical difficulties.
You go show us.
Oh, I'm waiting for the screen share to come on.
Got it. Hang on. There it is.
There we go. Right. So this is the bus that I'm looking at. And the one that I've chosen is, I think it's 6 by 70. So this will be my actual largest one that I'll ever do. And I want to do a black and white background. I just think the result looks really good if it comes out well. But I suspect you've got to do a big one to get the effect.
What size
this is the
that
next one. This one, you got a choice of sizes, but I've gone for the 60 by 70, but you can go right up to 80 by 100.
Oh my God.
That's 80. Yeah. You can go as small as 25 by 30, but I think that'll lose a lot of detail at that small.
Yeah.
So I've gone for 60 by 70, and this is on a buy two get one free. They all are.
Yeah.
So the cheapest one is free. This is the next one. As you probably know, I love wolves. So I've gone for this one, which is a 50 by 70, slightly smaller. I did love that wolf one I did, but I was a little bit disappointed. I didn't know it was going to lose so much detail being the first one.
Yeah.
I've gone for it to try and get the detail. And then the last one, I just think it's so cute. Like that. But I've only gone 50 by 50 on this one. How smashing
I like the way you just say 50 by 50.
Yeah, it's only a 50. You can't go 110 by 110.
Yeah.
That's probably a little bit too big for me. But I just love that. Yeah. But that just reminds me of what do you call it? A meme. Where someone said it's not what you are, something, it's how you see it, like that.
How you see yourself, yeah.
And it's just, I see it as a bit of a confidence. You haven't got the confidence in yourself.
Let me know, Penny. I can give you the code that I've got.
Julie's got more money off. Oh, lovely.
10% discount code.
Right.
Nice. Is that on top of any?
It might not work though if you 3 for whatever.
I'll take the 2.
I don't know.
Over 10%. But if I can get 10% off as well, then obviously I'd go for that one.
Yeah.
Was that Victoria Moon then?
Yeah.
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 I've heard things about them, but they look a bit more of an established brand than some of these Chinese ones.
Yeah.
So, Penny, if you record you doing your diamond paintings and you put them up on your channel, Julie can recommend you to be a tester for Victoria's Moon, where you can select a diamond painting and they will send it you for free, and then you just upload the videos to them that you're doing, obviously be on your channel, and literally free of charge.
Fantastic. Because I need to get my lovely camera that P40F20 got me. Beautiful camera that is. But it's a nice overhead camera. I've been watching some diamond painting videos, and I think Chris Campling's got the right idea. There's a lot of diamond painting videos out there, and people obviously like them because there's a lot of subscribers. But I've not seen anyone until I saw Chris actually do the diamond painting. So I want to kind of combine what I'm seeing from all the big diamond painting video makers, put my own little bit of a twist on it, and make it mine. They might be more successful, they might be less successful, but whatever happens, they'll be mine videos.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Speak to Julie about it. She'll sort it with you.
and I can do an honest review. And if they want to, yeah. I mean, I've done honest reviews before, and I remember doing an honest review for watercolors, and they loved it because they said it was so honest. But I do always warn people because I'm a little bit uneasy when people send me free stuff. I've had people before say, "Oh, do you want this for free?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but it won't change my opinion on stuff." Because we have a little joke in the Warhammer community that of course he's going to recommend it. He hasn't paid for it, and he wants more stuff to review.
True.
When you always get when people send stuff for free in exchange for a review, it is always a good review.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll catch up on chat now quickly.
Yeah.
P40F20 says, "Wow, your bus is fantastic, Dave say."
Yeah. Well, thank you, but it's actually Christine's bus.
Chris Camplin, shouldn't be much more till I finish off my dolphin diamond painting.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Chris Camplin again, similar colours. P40F20, that's a big one, Julie. Very nice. She hasn't seen the Titanic we did. Well, Julie did. Dave Milne said camera frozen. That's when you were on, Julie. Dave Milne could use a photo frame mount. David Bassett, evening everyone. Anta Penny just got home after Pepsi decided to go on strike during our walk.
Oh,
LOL. And P40F20 says, "Ooh, a Lancaster."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark, for that.
No problem.
I'll quickly show you my Renault 4. This is the infamous suspension for the Renault 4. If you see my video, you will see me having more than technical issues. I'll try and zoom in. Now, the problem I had was these little springs here. They clip into the frame here and into here, and this arm is fully loaded. I mean, it has got quite a spring on it, and if you're not very careful when you come to this bit, it will ping off in every direction you can think of. So you have to be very careful of it. And you've got two of them to do. You've got the left and right. So that's what becomes a bit of a problem when you do it. So
my stepdad, when I was young, he always used to say, "Never buy a French car. They're so difficult to work on."
yeah, I quite believe. Yeah. And then the other one that fought me on the video was this sump guard here. I know it's only 6 screws, but try and line everything up was a nightmare. But that's the Renault 4 now with its engine and part of its chassis now coming along.
Yeah.
Boxing, exhausting, and that. And I've made some bits and pieces to go in the back of the car. I made a fruit basket with a little bread and apples.
Yeah.
More bread.
So we'll be doing a video on how you made that.
I haven't, sadly, but after I'd done it, I said, "Oh shoot, I should have done an egg basket."
Oh, I thought they were pills or something.
No, it's a little egg basket I made for it. And then the last one I made was a cheese and wine basket, for it. So, all a bit of fun, really, if you know what I mean. So, I really enjoyed doing that. It's good fun. But as I say, at the moment, I'm still waiting for, and Penny's still waiting for pack 5 of the Fiat. At the moment, we just don't know when pack 5 is. Then I'll show you that close up better now.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah, bit of cheese has fallen out. But
Can make some garlic.
Yes, I'm working on that. Yes, garlic is the next garlic string of garlic bulbs.
Garlic bread.
Yeah.
That's the bread.
Wow.
Yeah, excellent.
That. Let's see. I want.
Yeah, I like the breadsticks.
Yeah, they're quite good. And then the egg basket looks like that.
Yeah, don't keep all your eggs in one basket.
No, true. And that's about it, really. I mean, that's all I've done, apart from the top of the bus shelter that Dave Welch done for me. I mean, I've put some moss and some rubbish on top just to make it look like that. Also, I want to do a quick shout out to Dave Welch. I mean, he sent me a message. I didn't realise he's a part-time volunteer fireman, I suppose what you want to call it. And he's currently at, well, Dave knows where it is, he would say, near Doncaster.
It's the Thorn and Hatfield moors. It's the Thorn and Hatfield peat moors. And every now and again, they just burst into flames. And it's very, very difficult to get out because obviously it's peat that's burning. For peat. We actually went a few years back, in fact 20 years ago, when there was green goddesses there putting out the fires on Thorn Moors at Hatfield, and they struggled with the job, but they managed the job because obviously their four-wheel drive are green goddesses, but of course the government has since disbanded the green goddesses and they've all gone in different directions. And so obviously the firefighters now are having to do it on quads, and so obviously they can get across the rough ground and everything to try and fight this fire in the peat bogs. But that's where he is. Hats off to you, Dave Welch, because obviously it's not a very easy job, and being a volunteer, hats off to you again, because obviously volunteer is worth 10 men.
Yeah. So I say, and he was hoping to be on tonight and join us and have a chat with us and show off some bits and pieces, but sadly, due to this, the needs a more urgent matter, I said to him, continue your job and I'll give you a shout out as time goes by, you know what I mean?
Well, he can always watch this when it's all over, can't he?
Yeah.
So he's not totally missing out, I like to think.
Yeah.
Me left next then.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say, also with the Renault 4, I've got complex things. It's all in French because it's a French partwork. It's not a UK partwork, so it does take a little while to decipher the instructions and work out what they actually mean, because sometimes the pictures aren't very clear and you have to sort of triple read it or get Google Translator out and try and Google Translate what it's actually trying to tell you, if you know what I mean. So, but yes, so Dave Bassett.
Because Dave's not just happy doing a part work, he's got to take it up a level. Let's do a part work that I can't actually read.
Yeah, precisely. But I'm hoping now that from the 29th of May, it should be able to continue onwards. I'm just waiting for confirmation from my French supporter going forward, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, there's going to be some bits and pieces coming to my channel that in the next couple of weeks I've never done before. And it's going to be 3 food boxes that are being gladly sent to me by a company. One is to Gusta Box, another one's Snack Crate and Snack Surprise. So,
okay. If you've done the same snack one that I did, that's actually pretty good. But I cut back on them. I had a little bit of trouble with finances. It's a company that they pick one country a month and they fill the box full of snacks from that country. And I did it for 2 months. I got Austria, which was very nice because it's lots of chocolate. And I forget the other country. Oh, Greece was the other one. And they tend to be less chocolate, a lot more herby stuff.
Right, yeah.
Which was really nice, actually. Things like oregano flavored crisps. Doesn't sound that exciting, but really, really good.
Yeah.
I had to cut back, and funnily enough, I guess they wouldn't ever do an American snack box because they're an American company.
No, they have. They have done.
right? And I wasn't particularly keen on receiving a British snacks box because, you know, I'm trying to try snacks from all over the world. So to get a box full of snacks that I could just get from a local shop would be like, well, I can get them myself.
Yeah, it's a bit like, I suppose, if you've got an Irish one, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, you can get that from most of the shops, can't you, now? Well, so, but yeah, as I said, they'll be in the next 3-4 weeks anyway. So, I mean,
if it's the one I got, it's really good actually.
Yeah, but they're sending me 3 boxes free, so I just got to try them out, see what they're like, and give a review. Do you know what I mean? So I'm up for a freebie. You know what I mean? So
that'll be a good review then, will it, Jay?
Sorry?
That'll be a good review then, will it?
Well, I hope so. It depends on it. You know what I mean? I've got to be careful because I've got certain food intolerances myself, like caffeine and citrus. So, you know, I've got to be careful.
Struggle on some boxes then.
Yeah. You know, if it's got energy drinks in, obviously I can't touch it because of the caffeine and that. But they'll have a laugh, see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? Something different. Do you know what I mean? So, and also next month, it'll be the last Kiwi box I'm going to do because I'm now running out of space of them, and it's just I got a desk, lockbox, the coin sorter, ukulele, a pinball machine which has just gone on my channel tonight, and I've got the desk lamp which is sitting over here. So I'm running out of space, and obviously Julie has done the card sorter as well because I gave that away. They're really good boxes, don't get me wrong, I love them, but space, you know what I mean? And also then it'll save me some money every month as well. So next month will be the final Kiwi box on my channel. You know what I mean? So that's the way it goes, you know what I mean?
You can't do everything, can you?
No. And also in these times,
I know there might be some people who'll try.
Yeah, well, the Kiwi box might be replaced by a diamond painting if I end up doing it on my channel as well. So I don't know yet. So, no, the diamond painting that I've got coming is of a Volkswagen camper and a Lambretta scooter.
Yeah.
So, which are interests of yours, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. So, right. I'll pass you over to Mark. Poor Mark's been waiting to showcase. So I'll pass you across to Mark, and he's going to update things and tell me what to do.
Right. So this is just a video of the Route Master being built from issue 1 to issue 54. It's about 5 minutes long. So if you can share the screen, Jason, and see if it works.
Fingers crossed. Here we go. Another technical hitch. Here we go. Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Right. Sit back and enjoy.
You need to go full screen as well, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going full screen. Yeah, well.
Yeah. Jolly good.
Well. So this is Mark, who's just recently decided to join the Route Master Club and buy issues 1 to 54, and slowly been building them over the last couple of weeks, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, not long.
And I sent him a care package full of goodies, and hopefully he might do the mods. If not, you know, I mean, it's always there. And I tell you what, he's been doing some really good jobs on this. Yes, he's a bit stressed on some issues and a bit bolder, but at the end of the day, it's good fun, these ones.
Were we all a bit stressed out on some parts?
Yeah, of course it was.
And then we got other parts that made the stressy parts look easy.
Yeah.
Not trying to put Mark off or anything like that.
Yeah, so you know, it's really coming together now.
Yeah, and he's built that so quickly, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually partially I'm partially envious of people who weren't there from the beginning and they've had all this, or people who've managed to hold back their issues and then they can build loads of it at once.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I've always had that joy every week of that magazine. So, yeah, I don't know which one I'm better off on, but.
And that's the start of the chassis and the start of the weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wait till he starts getting seat fever. Then he'll know about it.
But what I found was that it stays very small for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get 2 bits of chassis and you're like, oh my God, it's huge.
Yeah.
And then, but even then, compared to what it's like now, when we were saying before, that it's just looked tiny then by comparison.
Yeah. Now, up to issue 112, 13, and 14, it's just like literally like a beast now. It really, you certainly know about it, trying to move it around, and so.
Yeah, well, we're not that far yet. I mean, we're up to what, issue 100 now, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And I'm up to 112, but I've got some serious problems I need to try and sort with my bus. And now I've got 13 and 14 to do. So hopefully I'll catch them up by next week. We should have 115. If not, we might have to do another hobby show because people are reporting that 115 is not in yet.
Yeah.
It is actually due today.
Yeah, I was going to say it's due today, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be the news agency at the time, probably what's going on.
Yeah.
It's just been a bank holiday, you see, as well.
Yeah. It could be delayed by a day, do you know what I mean? So.
That'll be good, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, the infamous brake spring underneath was a nightmare.
Yeah. So, Mark, while we're watching this, what's your next issues that you want then?
I need to get some issues, some Harshettes. So my next one will be issue 55.
Okay.
Have you got 55, or you're going to order it in a bit?
Yeah, you might.
Have you got 55, or are you going to
No,
order it?
not yet. Need to order them.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's nearly done.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. But it's nice that you actually done a video like this, so now you can add to it, and it'd be like, well, if you can continue this, right the way through to the end, it'd be a lovely montage of the build.
Yeah.
Through, you know what I mean? So.
Idea, Mark, and I love it. It's awesome how we've done this.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave Milne said, I've seen 2 different dates. First one was next week. Second for the Route Master today. You know what I mean? So,
well, the only date I have is today's date.
Yeah.
And I've been to my news agents today, and he's actually told me that they are running late. So, it was due today, but they are running late, and that's what he told me. So, fingers crossed, they'll be in within the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, I'll say thank you very much, Mark. That was brilliant. That was showing us that.
Just make me full screen again for a sec.
Yeah, no worries. You can have full screen with Bob.
Excuse for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's Ted.
Ted. Hey, Ted.
Oh, Ted.
Ted.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ted.
Ted.
This is Ted, our new doggy we got. just over a week ago.
Nice.
Ted.
It looks like he's been there a long time.
Yeah.
Doesn't
He's
he?
definitely unpacked his paws there, hasn't he? If you know what I mean.
definitely.
You know,
But he's been fantastic for my mental health. Really has.
Yeah.
you don't realise what a dog does to your mental health, and
Yeah.
the way I'm feeling at the moment, I could definitely do with a furball cuddle. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard for me. Do you know what I mean? I see all these beautiful staffies, you know, in rehoming centres, and it just breaks my heart that I can't have one. You know, I've got zero policy on pets around here, which is like sad, really. But
Yeah.
you know, I know I've got Sparkles, but Sparkles is not quite the same as a staffy, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Thing about it is, over the last couple of days, I've been getting up really early as well and taking him for his morning walk, which I've never done before. Scared the life out of Julie.
Yeah. Dogs do that, and I mean, Gypsy used to do it to me. Now, get you up early in the morning, springs you out the door, which is nice.
But he's absolutely terrible when I'm in this room because he'll just cry downstairs and want to come up.
Yeah.
If he comes up, he'll literally just fall asleep at my feet. So he's been absolutely fantastic to have.
Yeah, lovely.
I mean, tonight we took him for his afternoon walk and we let him off the lead for the first time, and he was absolutely brilliant. Really was.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Dave Milne said, loving Jack Russell. Dave Bassett said, Pepsi says, a woofy hi to Ted. Dave Bassett says, yes, Pepsi has got me through this and through 6 months of depression a few years ago. If you haven't seen on our group, Dave Bassett, he does lovely walks with Pepsi and round Aylesbury Way and all around there, very pretty and everything else. And, you know, Pepsi's a lovely border collie. She's a sweet little thing, if you know what I mean. She does go on strike. It's quite funny when she won't go for a ball. But, you know, what does Dave Bassett? Oh, it's Bertie Bassett's border collie walk or something he does. And it's quite funny, if you know what I mean. It's enjoyable to watch. I try and watch as much as possible, if you know what I mean. So, you know, they are good to watch. So,
yeah.
You know.
But he's a godsend. He really is. Yeah. They always say, you know, owners don't pick the dogs pick their owners.
I think Ted's just gone into your house, walked straight in and said, yep, I'm off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I haven't done it for a few months now because I haven't been well enough. I used to walk the dogs last year to a home of hounds, and we walked a dog called Nancy, and she was a staff cross. We were the first person to walk her. She jumped straight into my arms and gave me a wash for about 10 minutes and said, are you my new mummy and daddy? I said, no, sorry, we can't. And we took her for a walk. She was an amazing dog, everything. It broke my heart to put her back. And the guy who had her had a shop in Fleetwood, but sadly he had to close the shop because of COVID-19. He got made homeless, and she's now back at the charity. And I look at her pictures there, and I just think, oh, God, I wish I could, you know, take her home. I mean, so Oh, there it is. Bertie Bassett's border collie virtual doggy boring blogging. God, that's a mouthful. I'll say that again. Right, Bertie Bassett's border collie virtual doggy boring blogging. There we are. Watch it. Yeah, you know, star of the show is Pepsi, and she's adorable. So lots of belly rubs to Pepsi there, if you know what I mean. So
The thing about it is a good thing with you, Jason, is it's like having a dog, but obviously we've got the dog. Yeah,
and that's why one reason I went a bit crazy and sent a care package. It was quite funny. I went on Amazon and bought some dog treats. I even addressed it to Mr. Ted Lamb, if you know what I mean. So I bet the Amazon driver was thinking, who?
Then we filmed opening it for you.
Yes, yeah.
Got spoiled by Uncle Jay.
Yeah. Me and Sean saw that, and then we were just like, oh, wow, if you know what I mean. He's definitely settled, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's the main thing. That's the thing, really, you know what I mean? But say it's all to do with hobbies, dogs and pets. It's all the upkeep. They're a hobby, really. You know what I mean? And
well, I think that's why I'm waiting on ordering more issues for Harshek, because we're having to build up his stuff bit by bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so, it takes time.
Yeah,
and this is where, you know, people with dogs just don't get a dog. You know, you've got to seriously think about what's involved with a dog ownership. And it's not only just the food, the bedding, the toys, you know what I mean? It's all the vet bills and everything else, and food costs going forward. You know what I mean?
And time as well. I mean, I would love to get a dog, but it would just be cruel because I couldn't give it the time it needs.
Yeah. And it depends what type of dog you got. You know what I mean? If you've got a little Chihuahua, or I call them Chihuahuas, then they're obviously not going to need much thing. But if you've got somebody like Dave Bassett's Pepsi, Border Collie, mine was a staff Border Collie. They need some serious walking. You know, they're not one of these ones where you could just take it out the door and back up the path and back down again. You know, they need 2-3 walks a day and sort of like that.
Yeah.
Same with Willow as well, you know.
Yeah, we have a working cocker, and he can walk for miles. He can walk for absolute miles. He really can. And he can, you know, you can get a ball and you can throw it as hard as you like down the garden. He can do that 100 times, and he'll go, you know, and run backwards and forwards for it.
Yeah.
So, and come back for more.
Yeah, and we've also got to bear in mind that Pepsi is 11 years old, so she's not a, you know, she's not a young woofie, you know what I mean? So
we're lucky because Ted's 14 months old, so we haven't had the puppy stages of toilet training or anything.
Yeah.
Something I didn't really want, because it can be very demanding, very difficult.
Yeah, it can.
I think a lot of people get puppies and just don't realise how hard that part is of training it to go outside to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I think too many people also, they buy the puppy, not the dog that it's going to become.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say to you. People don't realise they buy this innocent little 6-week-old puppy that fits in your hand.
Yeah.
And by another a few months later, it could be a size of your house. You know what I mean? You just don't, you know, you've got to do.
Also, you get summer times, and everyone loves to take the dogs out in the summertime. They take them to the beach and stuff. And when the winter comes and it's pouring rain and it's snow, and you don't really want to go out, but you have to.
Been there, done that many years. So, and you know, I've got sou'westers and, you know, big raincoats and hats and gloves and God knows what, you know, because you go through a set every year, because obviously, you know, and the howling gales that we get out here is horrendous. So,
I mean, back in the days when I had more time for a dog, I used to have a Dalmatian, and I used to work 2 long days and then have 2 long days off. And for 2 days he'd get like just a quick walk. But then I'd take him out one day to a big nature reserve and the next day to the beach. And it was great. But yeah, no matter what the weather was, there were often times I'm like, I really don't want to go out in this, but you know. And I also had a simple rule that I wouldn't, how do I put this? Right, if I need to go to the toilet, he gets let out. Because someone said to me, I said, oh, he's all right being left that long. And then someone said to me, no, I'll tell you what, right, just try going to the toilet when you let him out. And that's the only time you can go to the toilet. And I'm like, oh, crap, that's not enough.
Gypsy used to always open the bathroom door. You know, if I didn't shut it properly, then they'll sort of whimper and cry outside the door. Otherwise, if you let the door ajar, she'll be sitting there in front of you and you're going, hang on, door's wide open, you know what I mean? It's great fun.
Yeah. So there would end up nights when, if I'd been on the coffee heavy, he might get 3 or 4 walks in one night. That was the rule I made, you know. And I just thought that was fairer, but you know, it's you've got to realize all these little things.
Yeah.
And the wet. I mean, snow's not so bad. I mean, with a Dalmatian, it was funny in the snow because when you see a Dalmatian with liver spots running in the snow, you don't see the white bit. You just see all these fuzzy dots running. And he used to love snowballs because he thought they were real balls. So I'd make a snowball, I'd throw it. Then as he catches it, it just explodes. And he's like, well, where's the ball gone? So we did have a lot of fun in the snow. But the rain, I don't think either of us liked the rain. He didn't like the rain. But every time I let him out in the rain, it was like he'd stop at the door, he'd look at the rain, and then he'd go. And it was like, I don't want to be out here, but I need to go, kind of thing. Yeah. It's let's get this over and done with and get back in, please.
Yeah. Pepsi, Dave Bass said Pepsi chewed all the furniture as a puppy and destroyed the kitchen door knobs so she could reach. Well, I've never had a chewer as a dog, fortunately, fingers crossed. You know what I mean? Gypsy was okay. I mean, the only thing she did destroy as a pup was my brand new mobile phone at the time. But that was the only thing she ever destroyed. And apart from that, Pepsi loves the rain and snow. Gypsy used to like the rain, but trying to give her a wash or shower, it was me ending up in the bath rather than that. And any puddles, she'll freak out and walk round them, or she'll tiptoe through them. It's funny, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Dave Milne says, Dave sent you a message I seen on FB today.
Yeah, I'm just replying to that. It's attachment unavailable.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Attachment unavailable. So it could be settings. So
right. Let's have a word, see what Chris has got to say, because Chris is doing some volunteering during these times.
124,
yeah. So I'll pass you over to Chris. He's just going to tell us a bit more about what he's doing as a volunteering. I know it's not directly a hobby, but at the end of the day, during these times, it is. I suppose it is a hobby because we've all.
It is a hobby. If you consider a hobby as an activity that you do to relieve spare time and enhance yourself, then yes, it's a hobby, isn't it?
Well, I did scouting, and that is all volunteer based, and that is a hobby.
Yeah.
Read that.
Okay. Self and Well Scheme, Key Worker Certificate. This certified that Chris Davies, volunteer number 381. Oh, wow. Well done. So,
excellent, Chris. Well done, Chris.
Yeah.
And people that need support, phone calls and stuff. I have got some new updates on my channel, though. There will be, on the Hobby Show, there might be a new addition to my channel. So look up.
Oh, can you tell?
Yes, no one else knows, but I'm keeping it. Mark and Dave only the persons who know what I'm doing. So when there's the next, they might.
So I need to send them biscuits and chocolate then to find out, do I?
Yeah, but if anyone wants to know, just ask anything. But
well, you should get that certificate and frame it, Chris. You know what I mean? It would look nice on the wall.
Yeah, but I need to keep it anyway, just in case if I go anywhere. I need to keep one on me to show the.
It's a bit stricter in Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still on lockdown, aren't you?
Yeah, it's worse on you.
Yeah, because Sean's obviously from Wales and they're on lockdown another week or so, a bit more, aren't they, or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when the musician comes to my channel, when's the next episode? I'll show you all then.
Yeah, all the links to our channels are in the description below. So if you want to check out Chris's channel, my channel, I haven't put pennies in there. I'll put pennies in after the show. I'll edit in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I've just been doing the grass today, so on my front lawn, so I've got that done.
Cool. That's good. Yeah, so I think that's about it, really. You know what I mean? We've all said what we had to say tonight. I mean, it's been great to have everybody on, and nice to have Julie on as well. She's probably been doing her Jedi mind tricks amongst you all by now, and probably by the next hobby show, we'll have a whole list of people now signed up to the Diamond Addicts Club, if you know what I mean. So, no.
I wonder if by the time I actually decide to buy those diamond paintings, they might just go, sorry, sold out. All your mates have just bought them all.
Well, yeah, precisely. Yeah. That's what it's going to end up like. That, you know, be looking on Victoria's Moon.
Yeah.
Sorry, cleared out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, we seem to sell out every Wednesday evening.
Yeah. Every Sunday.
Every other day, still be just moderate.
But no, honestly, you know, it's been fantastic to have Julie on. And, you know, yes, I know we had some technical issues on Julie's bit, which was a shame, really. But, you know, as I say, diamond painting's fun. You know, we all got different hobbies and bits and pieces like that. So it's nice. I mean, if you want to come on as a guest, please message us. We want guests. If you know, we've had Alex Demetrius on, we've had Stephen Owen on, we've had Dave Milne on. You know, so
I had a chat on the phone with Alex, and he is such a wonderful guy.
Yeah, Alex Demetrius is a really nice guy.
So,
Stephen Owen. Yeah. Stephen Owen's very knowledgeable as well. So Dave Milne's very good as well. So, and Dave Welch, he was excellent when he came on. I'd just like to say again, big hats off to him and well done for his job, if you know what I mean. So,
I'll just say one thing though. You know, we recommended to wear a PH000 screwdriver for the screws. Yeah, Amazon have only got one left in stock now.
Yeah. As I said, they're brilliant. If you want, for the little tiny buggering screws we got, you know. Dave Milton said soon for the Rootmaster show tomorrow night. Yes. I'm not too sure I'm going to be on or not. I'm not too sure. See how I feel at the moment. I have been struggling of late, as many few of you.
I have managed to make one of those, and they're really enjoyable. Actually, you can just sit back and not say much, or you can say a lot, and it's just nice to sort of, you know, even if you're not actually talking, you just listen to everyone. It's a really nice, and you know, obviously at the moment it's kind of a lifeline, isn't it? You know, you get to talk to humans. Go out your house and meet them. But yeah, no, I did take part in one or two of them, and they're really, really good.
Well, sorry. The hobby show, you know, we have our own separate Zoom meetings just for the admins and the mods, you know, and I tell you what, it's helped me get through this lockdown. Just nice to have a chat with Dave, Mark, Julie, Christine, you know, Penny when he pops on, Chris when he pops on.
And Adrian,
and Adrian as well.
It's really nice therapy because when Penny pops on, I end up falling asleep. Relaxing voice.
Yeah.
Just don't forget, Mark. I've got videos and pictures of that.
They'll be used for bribes in future program of things later on, if you know what I mean.
I really don't mind.
How did it go? Mark, you're asleep. No, I'm awake.
Yeah.
How it went.
Oh, bless Ted. Right, I'll say goodnight, all. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll have the Rootmaster show next week, 1:15. All depends on the situation of if I could get it in time. If not, it'll be another hobby show then, just to fill in the gap at the moment. I do apologise, there's no Rootmaster show because of the issues. We just got to bear in mind we've got what's gone on, do you know what I mean? And spacing and all that lot. So at the end of the day, we'll see. I won't really probably know until Sunday, Monday next week, even if into Tuesday, you know what I mean, what we are actually doing at the moment. So I'd say big thank you from me. Please still be safe. You know, enjoy yourself much as you can. So I'd like to say thanks to Dave, Mark, Penny, Chris, and Julie for joining us. And Adrian, whenever you want to come back on, just feel free. If you want a night off again, just say so. You know what I mean? Look after yourself as well. So big thanks to me. I'll pass you across to Dave, and he can say his good nights and goodbyes.
Okay, well, thanks ever so much for joining us tonight, and please give the Hobby Show a nice good thumbs up, and because obviously we don't like the thumbs down, and not that it makes any difference, but thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you very shortly on another stream, which I do believe I'll be on, or maybe tomorrow night, and maybe Sunday, and maybe another day. And so we'll see you later.
All right. Thank you, Dave. We'll pass across to Mark.
Yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget, Build with Adrian is live on Friday, and then we have the Spitfire show on Sunday at 8 o'clock. And then Chris Davies, I believe he's doing his Route Master or Jaguar on Monday evening. So please tune into them, and bye from me.
Okay. I'll pass across to Penny. Say goodbye.
So take care, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you for participation. Like Dave said, give us a big thumbs up. It actually doesn't just help this channel, it actually helps all the later channels. Because the more you're liking and subscribing, the more this channel gets promoted, and then it says you like this, you might also like that. So actually promotes all channels. So that's how to get a sneaky subscription out of everyone. So yeah, hope to see you again soon.
Thank you very much, Penny. Nice to have you on board tonight. I'll pass you off to Chris.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on my channel Monday, 8 p.m.
Okay. No worries, and I'll pass you across to Julie. Okay.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and thank you to everybody for having me on. So thank you very much.
There you are.
You're ever so welcome.
Yeah, no worries. Come back anytime. Yeah, I mean, so it's been great to have everybody on board. So, so I'll say good night, take care, and I'll see you next week on Wednesday at 8 p.m. As I say, it's not sure whether it's going to be either the Hobby Show or the Route Master. We'll put it in the groups and let you know what's what, if you know what I mean. So until then, take care, and we'll see you all next week. So enjoy yourself. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay. See you next week. See you tomorrow.